Indiana Fever front office cannot catch a break.
The Fever have done it again. And if you guys don't know, they've done the survey.
The Indiana Fever front office is in serious trouble, man, yet again.
There is only one truth, and the truth of the matter is that Caitlin Clark is this phenomenon that changed the entire landscape.
Caitlin Clark has taken the WNBA by storm, smashing records, selling out arenas, and single-handedly putting women's basketball on the national map. But now, shocking news out of Indiana. A fan survey sent directly to Fever supporters has ignited outrage. A survey that many believe suggests the team is actually preparing to move on from Clark. Are the Fever ditching their star? And what exactly are the fans saying? Let's break it down. Since the moment she was drafted #1 overall, Caitlin Clark has been the heartbeat of the Indiana Fever. Ticket sales skyrocketed, merchandise sold out, and the Fever went from being one of the league's least followed teams to must-see TV. She's breaking barriers, pulling in new audiences, and changing the economics of women's sports. But with fame comes friction. Reports of jealousy, locker room tension, and even uneven treatment from referees have followed Clark's rookie season. And now this survey only adds fuel to the fire. The Indiana Fever recently sent out a fan survey asking supporters to rate players, coaching, and team direction. But buried inside were some shocking questions, specifically about Caitlin Clark's role. Fans were asked if they thought Clark was a good long-term fit for Indiana, whether her presence improves the fan experience, and even if the team should rebuild around her or focus on others. To many, this feels less like routine feedback and more like the organization testing the waters on whether Clark is expendable. Immediately, fans erupted online. Comments flooded in. Why would you even ask this? She's the only reason people watch. If the Fever move on from Caitlin, they'll lose everything they've gained. And even some going as far as saying they'd never buy tickets again if Clark isn't the centerpiece. The reaction was loud, angry, and unanimous. Questioning Clark's place in Indiana is unthinkable. But this raises a much bigger question. Is the WNBA ready for its sudden explosion of popularity? Caitlin Clark isn't just a player, she's a movement. Yet the Fever's survey shows an organization that seems unsure how to handle it. Some say it's jealousy from veterans who don't want the spotlight stolen. Others argue the Fever don't want to become too dependent on one player. But here's the reality. The league already is. Ratings, ticket sales, sponsorships, all spike when Clark plays. The WNBA is in danger of biting the hand that feeds it. So what happens now? Does the Fever clarify this was just routine market research? Or does this survey signal deeper doubts inside the organization? Because if Indiana doesn't embrace Clark fully, you can bet other markets and their fans would welcome her with open arms. One thing is certain, Caitlin Clark has already outgrown small market politics. She's a generational talent, and if the Fever won't treat her like one, they risk losing the brightest star women's basketball has ever seen. The backlash was immediate and brutal. Fans took to social media, furious that the Fever would even dare question her role. One fan wrote, "Without Caitlin, this team is nothing. She's the reason we're here." Another said, "If Indiana moves on from her, I move on from the Fever." Others called it flat-out disrespect, accusing the organization of jealousy, mismanagement, or even sabotaging Clark's impact. Some supporters even went as far as suggesting that the Fever's leadership doesn't want Clark's star power overshadowing the rest of the team. Whatever the reason, the message from fans was crystal clear. Caitlin Clark is untouchable. But let's step back. Why would the Fever even ask these questions? Well, some believe this was just a poorly worded piece of routine market research, a clumsy attempt to gauge fan sentiment. Others, however, think it goes deeper. Remember, Clark's arrival has created tension. Some veterans don't like how much attention she gets. Others feel overshadowed. And within the organization, there may be fear of becoming too dependent on one player. Think about it. If Caitlin gets injured, where does that leave the Fever? But here's the problem. This isn't just any player. She's the engine driving the team in the league. Asking fans if she belongs is like asking Chicago in the 90s if Michael Jordan was the right fit. The very question insults her contribution. This controversy also highlights a bigger truth. The WNBA has never had a superstar like Caitlin Clark. Ratings spike when she plays. National networks schedule games around her. Sponsorships are pouring in because of her brand power. And yet, at the same time, there's a real resistance, a fear that one player could overshadow the league. But here's the reality. The WNBA needs Caitlin Clark more than Caitlin Clark needs the WNBA. And the Fever's survey accidentally revealed just how fragile this balance really is. Because if Indiana and the league mishandle this moment, they could lose the golden opportunity they've been waiting for. So here's the bottom line. The Indiana Fever asked the wrong questions, and fans aren't letting it slide. Caitlin Clark isn't just another player. She's the foundation of the team and the heartbeat of the WNBA right now. If Indiana can't recognize that, they risk losing not only their best player, but also the trust of their fans and the momentum of an entire movement. Was this survey just a mistake, or is it a glimpse into a franchise that doesn't fully appreciate the superstar they have? That's the question we'll all be watching in the months ahead. You've been watching WNBA Insider, the home for breaking news, analysis, and deep dives into the stories that matter most in women's basketball. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you never miss a moment. Until next time, stay locked in.